Chelsea, this is Kata, and this is your butterfly video. I'll let it run all the way through, and then I'll let you know what I think. Okay, lots of good stuff going on here. The first thing I noticed, okay, is when you came off the wall, you were in a good streamline position, okay, and right here you can see that you actually released your hands. Keep your hands nice and tight in a streamline, keep your head down the whole time. Okay, lots of good things going on here. So I really like that you kick out and kick in with equal strength. Your kicks are great. Your recovery seems nice and relaxed with nice straight arms over the surface of the water, and you enter at a good position in front of your head. Even when you take a breath, you do a good job of getting your head into the water afterwards. So here you can see you take a breath and you get your, oops, that's not going to be a good one. Let's get an earlier breath. Let's see. Okay. Oh, come on, take a breath. Play at a regular speed so we can catch one of your breaths. Alright, so you actually breathe right on the first stroke, which you should try to avoid. But here, let's look at it. Okay. Not a bad position, okay? I think that you could be a little less high and move yourself a little bit more forward. You can see that there's a little bit of space between your chin and the water, okay? And when you take your breath, your hands are not recovering quite as easily and straight over the surface of the water. So we'll look at your pull when you do that, but try to think when you're taking that breath that you're still pulling yourself forward, okay? Just lift your chin a tiny bit and get your breath and then get your head in before your hands come around. It's going to allow you to kind of keep the rhythm of your stroke even while you take a breath. You can see in this video that Michael Phelps still is pulling himself forward, and he lifts his head just a tiny bit when he takes his breath. So his chin is literally right along the surface of the water, and then he tucks his head early, allowing his hands to recover. You don't want to change anything about the rhythm of your stroke even when you take your breath. Here we'll look below. Okay, good, and then yeah, you can see you lift and unrelease your hands there for a second. Good. I really like your body position. You can see your hips rising to the surface, then coming back down with your kick. That's good. Just scroll it back and take a look at your pull. Okay, good. So you can see this is a nice position. You enter with your hands at the surface, your chest is pressed a little bit, and then as you take a pull, okay, not bad. Alright. Now, just like all the other strokes, you really want to have that high elbow catch. You can see here actually that your elbow is a little bit lower than your hands. Okay, and then right about here you get into that high elbow position. So try to get into it a little bit earlier and try not to drop your elbows at any point. Okay, I think that's going to be the biggest thing for you. So you can see right here, hands are actually higher than your elbows. So switch that a little bit, drop your hands, face your palms towards your feet, and then throw the water towards your feet. Right now, because you are a little bit straight, it looks like you're pushing down a little bit on the water rather than back towards your feet. So the more you can take advantage of that, the better. So I think the two things for you are to work on your breathing, okay, that is try to keep your strokes exactly the same when you're breathing and when you're not, okay, and then work on that high elbow catch out in front of you. That's going to help improve you a lot. Otherwise, your body position and your kick and everything else looks really, really nice. There's a nice steady rhythm to your stroke, so good job.